The year 2024 is coming to a close. As we approach January, a significant weather event is on the horizon. This event has the potential to plunge much of the United States into a deep freeze. This event is the weakening of the polar vortex. The polar vortex is a powerful band of winds that circles the Arctic. It normally keeps cold air contained. However, its weakening will allow waves of frigid air to move south. This will impact the central and eastern United States during January. Northern California will not experience these frigid temperatures. However, the effects of the polar vortex will still be felt. These effects will be noticeable in the weather patterns across the West Coast. The polar vortex is a critical part of the Earth's climate system. It has a significant impact on weather patterns, particularly during the winter months. Understanding the polar vortex is essential to understanding the upcoming weather changes in the United States. The polar vortex is a band of strong winds high in the atmosphere. These winds circle the Arctic, trapping cold air near the North Pole. During winter, this system can weaken. When this happens, it allows fragments of cold air to move southward. Current forecast models suggest this breakdown is likely. The result will be prolonged sub-zero temperatures. The Midwest and northern plains will be hit hardest. Icy conditions are also expected to linger in the eastern United States. Meteorologists predict that this could be one of the coldest Januaries in years. The weakening of the polar vortex is often linked to sudden stratospheric warming. This warming can cause the vortex to stretch or even split. This stretching and splitting lead to colder temperatures. Meteorologist Ryan Mao suggests this event could usher in some of the coldest air of the season. He also predicts significant snowfall from winter storms in the south and northeast. Much of the nation is bracing for a frigid January. In contrast, Northern California will experience the opposite. The region will experience mild and dry conditions. Think of the United States as a giant weather seesaw. As Arctic air pushes eastward, warmer, drier air rises in the west to maintain balance. This is the dynamic that will create a stretch of mild and dry weather across California, Oregon, and Nevada. The National Weather Service forecasts below-average rainfall through mid-January for the region. However, Northern California's water year has started positively despite this dry forecast. Sacramento and surrounding areas have already received above-average rainfall. Additionally, the Central Sierra snowpack remains at average levels. The North Sierra snowpack is particularly impressive. It currently holds a water content that's 166% above normal. Unfortunately, the South Sierra lags behind at just 79% of its typical snowpack for this time of year. As January unfolds, the polar vortex and its impact on national weather will be closely watched. In Northern California, the focus shifts. The region needs to maximize water storage during this dry spell. Meanwhile, the rest of the country will be battling winter's icy fury. The Climate Prediction Center anticipates the development of La Niña conditions during October-December 2024. These conditions are expected to persist through January-March 2025. La Niña could significantly influence weather patterns. The CPC's temperature outlook suggests above normal temperatures for California throughout November 2024. Central and Southern California have a higher chance of experiencing these above normal temperatures. Thankfully, statewide reservoir storage at the end of November was 117% of average. This provides a buffer against potential dry spells. However, continued monitoring of weather patterns and adaptation to changing conditions will be crucial. This is essential for managing water resources. It is also vital for ensuring preparedness for future weather events.